Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode of the Gamers Podcast. I'm back here, and there's some things that I'm kind of addressing here. I know last video I was kind of explaining how I was trying to get things kind of back in order here, and we're kind of back on track here with content and whatnot. I know it took off for a while, so this is kind of a part of some things I've been planning on doing, obviously. And this is it's kind of mostly strictly to do with the Gamers Podcast. But I'm trying to this is kind of part one of maybe a three kind of part series, maybe 4-part series in the Gamers Podcast. It's not even a series; it's more of just episodes. But it's kind of going to be basically the next couple episodes of the Gamers Podcast. I'm going to be reviewing and kind of talking about the newer games that have released. Like this one's going to be Black Ops 7. The next one is probably going to be Battlefield 6. And then also Mafia, the Old Country. I've been meaning to do that. So the next couple episodes are really just going to be reviewing new games that come out. Not to say that's a bad thing. I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of, gamers podcasts in the next couple episodes, and I'm going to be more or less reviewing games and talking about some of the newer games. So I'm sure you guys would welcome that. But just to kind of give you guys a plan, I could foresee ahead, kind of what I'm planning for. So yeah, just to give you guys some transparency for it. So it's just projected, but you know how it is. Some of these are really overdue. I've been meaning to talk about a lot more stuff on the Gamers Podcast, and there's a lot of plenty stuff to talk about. So I'm pretty excited, and yeah, just to give you guys the plan. So we're gonna get right into it. And Black Ops 7, I already kind of made 2 other podcasts about it, talking about some updates and whatnot, but it's out now, and I've been doing some research, and I was so because this video, I mean, it's gonna be more or less probably titled like a brutally honest review of Black Ops 7 or let's whatever. But it's this is my brutally honest review. I'm a Call of Duty fan, been playing since Black Ops 1, and it's sad to see because I'm not going to buy it. I've was kind of skeptical about it, so I kind of waited. Just to see if I could, do some research, do some gameplay on it, maybe, and then I would buy it. And I was so optimistic about buying it, but I figured I'd give it maybe after like a week after it, came out, I'd look at some gameplay and whatnot and watch it. And I saw the gameplay and the campaign, that goofy, weird mission where you're fighting Harper. I'm gonna get into that later, but that's just, how it is. But, you know, it sucks. The gameplay that I'm seeing and campaign footage, which I was really high, I was really high on. I was really high on coming out of the campaign footage. I was excited about that, and they kind of ruined that. It's unfortunate, and I'm not really going to be reading from script or an article here, because this is just my raw review, just from what I saw across gameplay. I mean, I can't really speak on it. It's, some games I say it's can't really speak on it unless you've actually played it, but I know how Black Ops can be sometimes from past. I just know how the game is, and it sucks. I don't even want to risk buying it because it would be a risk, and I don't think I would enjoy it. Just from what I've seen, I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just hearing about other people who have played it. It's a bad situation. So I'm not buying it, and I was kind of going to do a gameplay video like I did with Black Ops 6 and whatnot. I had all those plans, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I'm not buying it. I just don't think I want to spend money or time playing it. I don't think it's a game I'm going to enjoy. It's kind of disappointed me, and I know a lot of other people have said that. It's disappointing. And, Black Ops 6, I had fun playing Black Ops 6, just to compare to their last title. I had fun playing Black Ops 6 and zombies on there and multiplayer, and the campaign was phenomenal, I think. One of their best I think they've had in a while, but, like, Black Ops 6, like, coming out of that and seeing that Black Ops 7 was coming out, I thought they would be doing a lot better. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. Black Ops 7 sucks. I've seen gameplay and whatnot, like I was saying. The campaign's goofy. You have this mission, I guess. I didn't see the whole campaign, but this mission, I guess, where you fight Harper from Black Ops 2, played by Michael Rooker, and even they kind of ruined that part. Like, is this really necessary? Does this look like... This looks nothing like the Black Ops I grew up with. Picture from that Harper mission, like, you see, like, you gotta fight that in the campaign, and, like, what am I supposed to do about that? How am I, like, it's not good. It's a horrible campaign from what I've seen, and it's just so unfortunate how they mess it up so bad. It's like, do we really need to fight a giant Harper? Is that really what we've devolved into in Call of Duty, fighting giants and whatnot? Like, It's unfortunate. The multiplayer is pretty much copy and paste. It's what you would expect. It's kind of a dull gameplay from what I've seen. The campaign is just, I've seen enough of the campaign. It sucks. And I'm just not going to risk buying a game like that. It's to the end of the day, you know, I got to be brutally honest. I know it might be a little bit more brutal, but as a Black Ops fan, it sucks, and I don't like it at all. And I just don't think I'm going to buy it. I was so optimistic, and they really disappointed me. They think they disappoint. I think I could probably say a lot that for a lot of other people and fans and whatnot. They're disappointed about it, rightfully so. And it's just a horrible kind of the fall from grace is just kind of catastrophic. Like what Black Ops, just the Black Ops and Call of Duty titles combined used to be. What they used to be was some amazing games, some of the best games I've ever played, a part of my childhood, and now this is what they've devolved into. It's real sad, especially because Black Ops 6 just a year ago when it came out, it was good. They did a good job on that, I think. It was a really good game, and I enjoyed myself playing it, like I was saying earlier. But just a year later, they completely botched their own title. Like, I just don't know what went wrong. I don't know what happened. So, it sucks because I had high hopes. Like I was saying, I had high hopes going into Black Ops 7 compared to Black Ops 6 because they did a good job. And it's just so disappointing. I mean, it's not the first time they let us down, Treyarch and whatnot, Activision. It's not the first time, but it's just sad to see again. It's just these game developers just think like they don't really take too much of accountability or feedback from their fans, and it's just a shame to see. I mean, it's just a shame that that's a Black Ops title after to see the history, like the fall from grace. Like I was saying, it's just to see the Black Ops history. It's a shame that it has to be a Black Ops 7 title, and it's just a shame. So it's just it's just my rant. Like I said, I'm not really reading off a script or anything or an article. It's just my straight up rant from what I've seen from gameplay. I'm not going to buy it because, it's entirely dependent. I know I said I was going to do a gameplay video kind of like last year, but it's, of course, entirely dependent on, what I'm thinking about the game. And I'm not going to buy it. Unfortunately, that's just where we're at. Just to give you, I know it's a new game that came out, just to give me a brutally honest review. Now, I'm not 100% dead set on not buying it, but for now, I'm not going to buy it, but I'm not 100% dead set on it. There might be a time later where I decide to buy it and maybe do a video on it. But for now, I think I've seen enough to the point where I'm not going to buy it this close to release. So I was thinking even about pre-ordering it. So I'm glad I didn't pre-order it and kind of waited just to see, just in case. And I'm glad I hopefully made the right decision. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. Now, the next couple episodes I'm going to be talking about, like I was saying in the podcast, about Battlefield 6 and Mafia: The Old Country, which came out. I didn't buy Mafia: The Old Country yet. I'm thinking about doing it and doing maybe a let's play on it. I was thinking about holding on to it and doing a let's play for it because it's a newer game after Dead Island. That might be still where I go, or I might just do like a gameplay kind of podcast type video, kind of like I did with Black Ops 6, or maybe make a gaming adventures out of it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll make something out of it for Mafia: The Old Country, and I think honestly, as far as Battlefield 6 goes, it's a new game that came out, and I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna put my Black Ops 7 budget and put it into Battlefield 6. I've been seeing better reviews of Battlefield 6. I think a lot of people are saying it's better, so I think I'm gonna try my hand at Battlefield 6. And again, not to say I'm not gonna buy Black Ops 7, but it's more and more unlikely. That's why I didn't get it. That's why I'm kind of showing some trailers and gameplay footage of and whatnot. Just kind of in the background just to relate to it. But yeah, that's why I'm not really showing much of my gameplay. But honestly, I really don't have too much more to say. It's not the first time they disappointed us, like I was saying. I'm not surprised that they did it, but it's just a disappointment. I guess we're all used to it. We shouldn't be, but we are. I guess all used to it. It's sad that we're kind of used to getting disappointed from game developers, especially bigger ones. They should be held to a higher standard, I think. But I just think we kind of forgot about that. But you know, I think so. Kind of, last year I did the Black Ops 6 gameplay and review, but I think I'm going to lump it in now that we have the new series going on, Gaming Adventures. I think I'm going to lump it into a Gaming Adventures video. You guys will see probably the very next one because I'm going to buy it relatively soon for Battlefield 6. I'm going to be doing Gaming Adventures around Battlefield 6, doing kind of first gameplay and impressions and whatnot. So that could be pretty good. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that in that more Gaming Adventures kind of format, just to fit the new series. And then I'm going to do Mafia: The Old Country, like I was saying. I'm going to buy that too, just for a new game. I may or may not do a Let's Play pending Dead Island, or I might do a gaming adventures type video with that too, and talk about it on the podcast. I think I might do a follow up podcast. Regardless of what I do, I'm gonna play it, and then we'll be talking about it. So that's kind of the plan for the next couple podcast episodes and maybe some other videos, of course, with the gaming adventures in general on the channel. But that's kind of the plan here, just to be, like I said, it's just kind of giving you guys my projections. Sometimes I like to keep content under wraps just to kind of maybe surprise you guys. But yeah, this is just to put out the plan. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, guys, it gives you guys to be something excited about because I got a lot of stuff to talk about for the podcast and with all these new games coming out, plenty to talk about to end off the year. Um, so yeah, and I think we actually might have the Game Awards coming up. I think it's sometime in December. I think. So that's going to be a topic we talk about to ending off the year. Speaking of which, that's something we could talk about too coming up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I honestly, like I said, don't have too much else to say. I'm not going to buy Black Ops 7. It's not a good game. I don't like what I'm seeing, and it's just a shame that it's that way. I don't, again, not too much else to say after that. I haven't played it, so I can't really speak for its gameplay kind of experience. I'm not going to lie and tell you guys, oh, I played it or whatever, when I really haven't. But just from what I've seen, it's enough to push me away from buying it. And, I've done my general research, and it's just enough to push me away from buying it. So, uh, it's we're at that level, and just from what I see, it's just not a good game, and I'm not going to buy it. Of course, like I said, that could change. I might decide to buy it, but for now, probably within the next month. Like it's between now within the next month, I should say. I'm probably not going to buy it. Maybe as it gets older, I know as certain games get older, like from longer from the release date, they get sales and whatnot. So maybe it's on sale. I'll buy it, but we'll see how that goes. Then I can make a gameplay video on it. But for now, for the foreseeable future, no. Um, yeah, that'll pretty much do it. That's like I was saying. That's really all I have to say. Of course, leave a comment down below what you think of Black Ops 7. If you bought it and played it, please let me know what you thought of it as gameplay, whatnot, how it felt and everything. Let me know how that was. Let me know if you think I'm making the right decision by not buying Black Ops 7. If you agree with me, if what you see maybe is not so good, whatever it may be, have a big debate down in the comments. Or if you think it's a good game, whatever it is it may be, debate down in the comments. This is the perfect time for that. So I welcome that. Of course, be sure to subscribe for more content. Like if you like the Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Link in the description. And yeah, for now though, I will see you guys in the next video.